Hi YouTube, and welcome back to the SoCal Dog. So today what we're doing is comparing these two coolers, the Massimo CX50 and the Iceco JP40. Now they're pretty close in size, one's 50 liter, one's 40 liter, but the big thing is they're both pretty similar in price range. This one on Amazon right now is going for $2.99. The Iceco JP40 I just looked and there was a coupon for 106 off, so it's going for $3.99. We'll see if you think it's worth $100 more to go with the Iceco JP40. Little differences between the two of them is the compressor is down here at the very bottom for the Iceco, and it's at the top for the Massimo. It makes sense because you put the compressor up higher and heat rises, and you have one less thing that you have to insulate. It's up higher when you're in a vehicle, you're able to pile stuff up to here and just keep these vents open. Where one of the things we found with the Iceco is when we were traveling, it was actually a little bit harder to keep these vents open. So we'll just take a quick look here at the Massimo. Now if you're looking for an in-depth review of an unboxing on this, we do have two other videos, one for the Massimo and one for the unboxing of this Iceco. So feel free to go through those for a much more in-depth and detailed review. So a quick review of it though, you have a top here, plenty of storage on the inside, you have a drain plug down there. Your control panel is right here, and it's pretty similar to the Iceco. They both have power, plus minus, and then settings to adjust where the battery cutoff was. And now on both of these, they both have a battery cutoff, so that if you drain your car battery too much, it'll actually turn the compressor off and try to save your car battery, so you're not stranded out there in the woods. Some nice grab handles on there. The lid itself has a soft seal on it, and then you just uses the weight of the cooler top itself to hold it down. It got a nice set of wheels, and these wheels are good. Like they have a nice soft rubber to it, so it's not like those old coolers that we all have where it's just a loud plastic wheel. It's a nice soft rubber wheel. You have a bar here that raises up and down, and again, it's really nice to use. Like rolling this thing around going from the car to the house was very nice. As far as plug-in go, you really only have a 12 or 24 volt plug-in. So you have the one that plugs into the wall here, and it has the 12 volt converter on the plug itself. So I guess it does save a little bit of weight as you're going in and out of the car with it. And then you have the 12 volt plug here that you just plug into your car's cigarette lighter and then plug into the unit itself. So now we'll move on to the Iceco cooler. So just so you can kind of get a little bit of a better look. The one that we got came with this nice cover, so that was included. So as we're showing you this, I just want to give you an idea of what it looks like here. Now this one's nice because when you want to plug in to 120 volts, you just plug in, or you want to plug into 12 volts, you just plug into 12 volts. And as far as the settings go, it's much easier to tell which setting you're using for your vehicle battery, because it's just a medium, high, and low. So we currently have it set on medium, and then nice control panel. One of the nice things this Iceco does have is this big cooler top, but it has a clip here, so you can hear it where it clips in place, and that's really nice for when you overload this thing and you just want to push it down and make sure you're getting a good seal. As far as the seal material goes, it actually feels about the same material as what's being used on the Massimo. You have a light built into it, and one of the nice things that this does have is those two little cups at the very bottom. Whenever you're using this in refrigerator mode and you have some ground beef or something like that and it leaks out of the package, it actually collects in there, and it's a lot easier to clean up because now instead of wiping the whole bottom, you're only cleaning up those two little cups. And with the cooler pack itself on the outside here, your additional insulation, it has these pockets built in, so you're able to keep the wire. So for this one, you just have a simple cord for plugging in the 120 volt, and then again a simple cord for plugging in the 12 volt. These handles are really nice and they're spring loaded. A little helper. So first we're going to plug in the Massimo cooler. So this one's pretty simple. You just plug in, and then you have your converter. Alright, so what temperature are we at here? No, it's just not showing up. Oh, it's showing a temperature of 59 degrees, which is great. Okay, next we are going to plug in our Iceco. Now this one, you're just using your standard plug. Anything that you would find on a computer monitor or anything like that, it just plugs right in. Now the cord is included with the cooler itself. But if you did notice, the Massimo automatically starts right up. And because, I don't know if we're getting it here, and then so does our Iceco. And it's currently at 64 degrees, running on max. So we'll do a little test. We'll see how these things cool down. It looks like our Massimo here, it does even numbers, and the Iceco here does odd numbers, so that's interesting. Both of them are set to max, so we're going to give this a couple of hours and see how cold they get. But before we do that, we're going to load in a couple of water bottles just to make sure that they have a little bit of a thermal load. So I think 7's a good, nice number. Now we'll load up our Iceco here, doing the same thing. Okay, 7 water bottles. Now this Iceco did come with this cooler bag, so might as well use it. Alright, so these both are running now. We will give it a couple of hours, come back, and see what temperature they're at. It's been about a good 5 hours. Let's see where they're at. So our Iceco is at, correct there, 12 degrees. And our Massimo is at 4 degrees. It is definitely cold in here. The bottles are all cooled down. I wouldn't say they're 4 degrees cold, but it's cold in there.
To give you an idea of the size of the Massimo, I have it here in the back of my Jeep. The Iceco had a nice surprise because I was able to fit it in between my seat and the wheel well.
Alright, so the final thoughts. I'm really impressed with both of these coolers. This Iceco might be more efficient. I don't have a way of actually reading the number of watts that it's using at the current moment. But at the end of the day, Massimo was able to get down a little bit cooler. It has more air, more volume to cool down than the 40-liter Iceco, so I am very impressed with this Massimo. This Iceco cooler, it's supposed to have a more efficient compressor, so maybe there's something there. I really don't know. I'm just kind of speculating. At the end of the day, they're both really good coolers. I have to say that the Iceco, I think the build quality on the lid and getting this extra cooler bag on the outside, this extra insulation, I'm really impressed with. That being said, the Massimo, it's got the compressor up higher, it's got decent build quality, the wheels, the handle. So at the end of the day, it's really up to you. What is going to work better for your vehicle? What is going to fit in your car better? I think they're both great coolers, and let me know in the comments below which one you're going to go with.
If you like this video, please like and subscribe and come along with us on our future adventures.